It's Wednesday, June 11th, 2025. No mic today, and guess who's going to the dentist? Me. What's going on up there? I'm getting a root canal today. Fun. Not. I haven't had one in like 15 years. I just remember it wasn't that fun. So I threw my wrinkly jeans in the dryer that I'm gonna wear until I get my wrinkles out. Spray them with water, put them in the dryer. I decided to put on the mic. At first I was like, I'm not going to do the mic, but it's pretty echoey in the kitchen. I'm going to do the mic. No, I didn't take off my makeup last night. So I was so tired. I didn't take it off. But, okay, so sounds like a herd of elephants running through this house. It's just Ezekiel. He's doing his zoomies. He runs, he rips and roars and rips and roars. And I'm so happy because yesterday was his 1 year anniversary of making it back home after 47 days missing. I have a video on it, of course.
Zeke, buddy. Zeke.
Honey. You just said a bad word.
Honey. Yeah, he's.
There you go.
It's really Zeke.
Oh, but Ezekiel, Daddy.
His homecoming and the story of his loss. It was, oh gosh, I was so sad last year when he was gone. Every day I would walk the neighborhood calling his name. I never gave up. If I would see a dead animal, dead cat on the side of the road, I would look. Is that Ezekiel? I always knew he would come home. I talked about it. I dreamt about it. I was like, Ezekiel will be home. He will come home. And then one day he came home. And yesterday was the 1 year anniversary of little Ezekiel coming home. 5 pounds. He shrank down to 5 little pounds. And he's with us today running around the house. And it's like he knows. We went on a walk, a family walk this week, and the cats, if they're outside, okay, we do bring them in. We bring them in at night. But Ezekiel and Nyla have to run around. That's just, they would climb the curtains. It'd be very challenging to live with if we didn't let them outside. So when we go on walks, Nyla and Ezekiel, if they see us walking, they will follow us for a good amount of the ways. So we were walking, and right when we were going to turn the bend, Ezekiel was behind us, and he started meowing the same meow he meowed when he came home after 47 days, which was a panicked, like angry, terrified, I don't know, it was this meow we've never heard before. But Rich says, oh my gosh, he's meowing like when he came home that time. Well, I think it was like, and then he didn't turn the corner. He did not turn the corner. It was like, I think he knew, like, if I turn that corner, I may not come back. I may be gone for another 47 days. So he didn't turn the corner. He just stayed. And then we ended up doing a U-turn and coming back. And then he trotted behind us. He's such a cool little guy. He's a wild little guy, and he belongs to Rich. I want him to be mine. He's my favorite, I always say. But he's actually Rich's cat. You know, they say that dogs are loyal to their owners, that cats, they could care less. Well, let me tell you, Ezekiel belongs to Rich, and he cares. He definitely cares. He is Rich's buddy. So I decided, since I'm going to the dentist today, and you know what it's like? I mean, I don't know. I'm going to get there. And I'm going to get, let's see, 7, it's almost 8 o'clock. My appointment is at 9 a.m. So I will get there. And you know I'm not going to go in right at 9. That's never happens at the doctor's or the dentist. So you wait, and then you get called in. And then you wait more. You wait more in the chair. So I am bringing a couple of things today. And I also prepared myself by eating some oatmeal this morning. So I have something in my stomach because you know darn well I'm going to be there for hours. I'm not going to be able to eat. And then after this situation, I'm not going to feel like eating. I'm going to be, I know. So I had some oatmeal, having my coffee. I took my amoxicillin, and I'm bringing my headphones. And while they're drilling down to the root, I'm going to be rocking out. It's going to help me. Now, the person who cleans my teeth, he lets me wear the headphones. Hopefully the main dentist will let me wear the headphones. And then, in between, when the dentist and the specialist, they exchange, and there's time in between, and you're just sitting there and you're freezing because you're not moving around. The air's cranked up. I brought my favorite magazine to read, and I'll have my glasses with me, and I'm just going to read articles and look at beautiful pictures, and that'll also help me kill the time. So that's going to be my day today. And I slept really well last night, so that's a good thing. So I'm going to get ready. And but more importantly, thank you for watching my video. I got so many beautiful comments on the video where I talk about Austin's birth story. And then my first experience with that Pride event. And that was a hard one for me to publish, but it was very hard. And I did it, and I received such loving kindness. So thank you for being such a beautiful community. And also, I decided yesterday I will put up the video that I made for Austin when he turned 20, and he wrote a poem when he was in high school that I loved. And so I asked him at that time, could you read your poem? And I want to put it over these moving memories that we made, and make your 20th video that you wanted of you when you were little. All he wanted for his 20th birthday was for me to transfer those videos, those 8mm, over to DVD so he could watch them. And so I did a good chunk of them, and then I edited together that little film and had him say the poem. It's so special to us. What I didn't realize is I had the comments off, which is fine. Maybe that's for the better. Maybe God knew, like, just don't turn those comments on. Maybe it's better that people just get to watch it and not say anything. So, okay, I'm going to get ready, and this is feeling better. Now that I've done amoxicillin, it's gone down. It's not as sensitive. I tend to let things go. Don't let things go. I chipped a tooth eating popcorn 20 years ago, and I was terrified of the dentist. So I let it go, and I let it go, and I let it go. And I let it go so long they had to yank the tooth out, and then I had to get a bridge. I have the ugliest bridge in my mouth. Had I gone when it happened, I could have just got it fixed with like a, what do you call it? A crown. But no, I was afraid of the dentist, and I did that. So, word to you, if you ever chip your tooth or this or that, take care of it immediately, or you might have an ugly bridge like me. I'm actually drinking my coffee really fast before I brush my teeth. I just flossed my teeth, but I got to drink my coffee before I brush my teeth. And this morning when I woke up, I went on YouTube to see if Debbie with Life in Kentucky had a video up, because I wanted to watch her video to just sort of like calm me before the dentist, because I love her stories and they always just make me feel good, and I usually giggle and I usually can take something from it. Yesterday she was talking about advice for me or for you, and what we do for the husbands, we finish their sentences, and maybe that's not such a good idea, or maybe we correct a small detail in their story, the things we do. And I was like, yeah, I gotta be aware of that. I don't do the correcting thing because I know that's just silly. Like, what does it even matter? I think what she kept saying is it gonna matter a year from now? No. But I don't, because like he'll tell a story and he'll have all the details off, all of them. And I just, yeah, it's interesting. Does it really matter? No, it doesn't. But I do tend to finish the sentences because he's a very slow processor. So I think I'm helping him by finishing his sentences. So when I was watching her video yesterday, I was like, yeah, I got to work on that one. So I'm going to see if she has a video up now because she didn't like 30 minutes ago, but maybe she does now.
Days are going to go by very quickly before my girl goes.
Kaja, it's Kentucky Life with Debbie, and she has a video up, so I'm going to watch it. I wanted to show you how cute this is. The little poppies are blooming under the little library here. And I look out the window, and I'm like, that is so cute. A little library. And look, there was little artists here. We have a frog. We have a pig. We have an elephant, a bird, and a giraffe. These are the local little artists that come by. Oh, and then no one takes that many books these days. Look, there's so many books in there. But look, there's a little figurine in there. Ah, it's good stuff. There's a faint little bow someone drew there. Okay.
It is true. It is a true fact that redheads need more Novocaine. So I got in at 9. It's 10:44. I am done. I am finished. But let me tell you, the first shot of Novocaine, when they took the temporary crown off, I could feel my lips, my tongue, and my cheeks. And I could feel a little bit of stuff. But then when I got into the specialist who was going to do the root canal, I told them, I'm like, I can feel my lips, my tongue, and my cheek. And I said to the assistant, I don't know if you know about redheads, but she goes, oh, we know. It's true. You need more. So they gave me another bit and then a third bit of Novocaine. And now, now my tongue is numb and my cheek is numb and my lip is numb. So after 3 doses of Novocaine, it finally went into full effect. So I got that done. I want to go get some juice or make some juice. I'm going to get celery, kale, lemons, ginger. I'm going to make some healthy juice. And it really helps to listen to music when you're getting your dental work done. So I had my big headphones on, and being a Gen Xer, girl of the 80s, I had the B-52's Pandora channel on. So it was very comforting and very helpful to have that music on. Oh, Blondie, Atomic, that came on. That was so nice. So I'm going to go get that stuff for juice, and hopefully when this wears off, it won't be too painful, because the whole root canal situation was not bad at all.
I wanted to also mention, not only did I listen to my music at the dentist, which was more helpful, I brought a magazine. They don't have magazines in the waiting room, not at my dentist. So a lot of people sit there and they open their phone and they do a lot of scrolling, and I'm trying to avoid that. So I brought this magazine and I sat there and I read an old-fashioned magazine article. And the funny part is, the article I read was called Step Away from the Screen. And it talked about how TikTok and Instagram and some of the other things, they just, you get on there and you just scroll, and sometimes you get anxiety and you start to compare yourself, and you just keep scrolling, and sometimes you even buy things that they're selling, and you just keep scrolling, and before you know it, you've wasted all this time. And it said something about the stress hormone going up. Your stress hormone goes up, which is not good for us. And I thought, wow, that is so true. And I know that that YouTube is a social platform, networking, I don't know how you call it, but the thing is on YouTube, we're making long form content where you can sit and feel like you're spending time learning something or being with someone. When you're scrolling, it's just quick blippets, and it's ruined our attention span for one. That's why I keep drooling, because I'm still numb. But good old-fashioned magazines. Take them with you. Take them where you go. Take a book. That's what I think. Just little wanted to tell you what I did. Not that I want to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what I did and how much better I felt about myself and about what I was doing. And it was just felt so much better to me. I felt like I was stepping back in time, and I was thinking about when you'd be sitting in a waiting room and everyone would be flipping through magazines and maybe even talking to each other, you know? I am back. I still cannot feel. And I was going to go to Nekter and get a green juice, one of their green juices, just like I'm going to make. And it is, and this is not an exaggeration, $13 for a large green juice. So I just spent $20 for organic kale, celery, what else do I put in it? Cucumber, lemon, a little bit of ginger. I think that's it. And yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, $20, and I know you're supposed to drink it, you know, you can't let it sit in the fridge for a long time, but I'm going to be able to have more than one juice for $13. For $20, I'll have a few. And my body, it sounds weird, is just craving green juice right now. And I have made, it's hard to talk. I have made green juice off and on for the last 15 years. And I go in spurts, and sometimes I'm just making juice. I remember taking RJ to school and we'd be drinking our green juice on the way to school and just obsessed with the green juice. And then I would get off of the green juice. And then I had gallbladder pain, serious gallbladder pain. And when I wasn't juicing, and then all of a sudden I started juicing again. And I feel like that was the cure. And maybe it's all in my head, but I feel like the green juice does wonders. It makes your skin glow. If you're doing it on a regular basis, it really has some benefits for me personally. So I'm going to make my juice. Cannot drink it yet because I cannot feel, and it'll just be like, blah. But I'm going to make it. I'll do a little fast motion making it, and then I'll see if I can drink it. I think I can use a straw because it's not like I got a tooth pulled. There won't be any sockets, and I have my temporary crown on, but we'll see what happens. Got all my goods. I'm washing my goods right here. I want to show you everything going into the juice. I forgot there's apples. There's green apples, but everything's pretty much green except for that little lemon there. And I only bought one lemon because I thought we had lemons, but we had limes, so I'm putting limes in it. And this is pretty much the ingredients right here. I like to squeeze these in with this at the end. I don't like to juice the rinds, but here we go. Let's make this juice. Oh yeah, here we go. Hi up there. Can you see me? I made so much juice. I have to transfer it in this because I have to mix it all together. And don't worry, it's not going to go to waste. Ooh, just take your time. Take your time. Pour it all in there. I can't believe how much $20 made. This is way more than the juice for $13 at Nekter. And I know, I feel like it's better because I made it with love. Everything is better with love, right? And I like to squeeze in the citrus at the end. Like that. It smells so good. I wish you could smell it if you're into this kind of thing. It smells so good. Makes a mess. Yeah, I'm going to say it makes a mess. When you make juice, it is not... Oh, I see a little heart in there and a bubble. It's not an easy thing. You got to clean up the machine. It makes a mess, but man, I got it down. Especially when I was making it all the time, I could just boom, 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 and then clean it up, and it was no big deal. So, you know, it just matters how important it is to you. Let's see. So I made a good amount of juice. Good amount. This thing is huge. This is a 1 gallon. And it's, you know, not quite a gallon. It's almost 3 liters. So I made 3 liters of green juice. Still can't feel a thing in my mouth. But I really want some. I'm craving it. How do you crave green juice? And I keep telling you not to worry that it's not going to go to waste. But I never thought of this. If I don't drink it within 2 days, I can freeze it. And I share it with the family. Rich likes it too. So yeah, I'm going to. And you know what's good with it? I can't think of what are they called? Chia seeds. I used to put chia seeds in it too. And that's a little extra, what do you call it? You know, where it cleans out your veins. A little extra fiber. That's what it is. I'm going to pour a glass. I still can't feel, I can feel some tingling coming back, but I'm going to full glass. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, they didn't say I couldn't drink with a straw. Okay, that's interesting. No, it tastes good. The interesting part is drinking it. I can't feel. It's very good. This side I can feel, and this side I cannot. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I think, you know, and then, yeah, my famous line. This is the extra pulpy stuff. You can put that in your composter. Yeah, I know. I'm an urban girl. I don't have a big, huge garden and farm like some people. But I have a little composter, so I can put this in it. And then these were bought in the organic section, and it's the celery root. And I was thinking I could plop these in a little bit of soil and see if they make some celery. So that's what I'm going to do today. And I don't think I have much more to say because I want to plant these. I want to get this all situated. I want to put this in my composter. Look at this. I already cleaned the mess up. So we're good to go. I'll dance. I'll dance today. Okay, I'll dance. So peace, love, keep going, and let's dance.